so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be time to share what we have grown. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy.
So, have you heard about the news about LMIA? I heard about it. They're talking about it. They said that they will be removing extra points for LMIA in the express entry. And that's about whooping 50 points. Pero ano nga ba talaga yung LMIA? It's actually an assessment to prove that you cannot hire a Canadian citizen or permanent resident here in Canada. So that document also give you extra points in the express entry. And if you're in a closed work permit, you usually need LMIA. And for us international students, we don't need that because our work permit is an open work permit. Even though we don't need LMIA, some people, some students, they still get LMIA because they want to get the extra points for the permanent residency. And that one, they're thinking to remove that. The main problem is the fraud. Some people sell LMIA for like 20,000, 30,000, or even 50,000 Canadian dollars. And that's a lot of money. And it's been happening for so many years now. And what's frustrating is that people get invited in the express entry just having that. You know, like right now in the express entry, you need around 500 points. And people with LMIA can easily get the 500 points. For people who genuinely came here and get a job, study, you know, they can even get or reach 500 points. But for some people, they just buy LMIA and then, whoop, they got invited for permanent residency. So basically, Miller said that they're thinking to stop that now by removing the extra points for LMIA. I'm really hungry right now. Should we get coffee or Coke? Okay.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me.
So we're having pasta and lechong kawali. So of course, when we heard about that news that they will be removing it, they're considering it, it's not final yet, but when I heard about it, I felt like, okay, this will change the immigration. It will change how the express entry works right now. I feel like I'm happy in a sense that the bad actors like agents who are selling LMIA and exploiting workers will be lessened now. I don't think it will fix the problem, but I feel like it will have some implications to them, right, in their business. Imagine like if they will remove this, like people that are using LMIA for the express entry, they will go down to like around 450, and that will lessen the number of people with 500 points in the express entry. If you are a student right now, or your spouse is working here in Canada, or you're about to graduate, I would suggest that you create your express entry right now, because who knows, maybe they will implement this soon and you just want to be prepared, because maybe you get invited, maybe the cutoff score will go down to 400, you know, who knows, we don't know what's gonna happen, but it's better to be prepared. And I'm looking forward for these changes. If this is going to affect, then I'm looking forward that more genuine workers, genuine students will be invited for the permanent residency, because it's better to, invite people based on their qualifications, right? Education, skills, experience, instead of like just handing over the permanent residency just because you have LMIA. You know what? Let me just eat this pasta. So good.
I remember when we used to be in love, and we thought that nothing could ever keep us from partying, leaving this romance behind. But now you're gone, and all I have is time.
I think you have a question for people that came here as a genuine worker who did not buy LMIA. And if you're a genuine worker and there are like other ways for you to improve your scores, like your language, your French, your education, your work experience. And for me, getting a permanent residency here in Canada is something that you cannot buy. You have to earn that. Just like anybody else here, like students, like landed immigrants. And you probably say that, oh, international students, they're the same. They're also buying PR here in Canada. For me, I would say it's different, because for us to apply for permanent residency, it would take like 1 to 2 years, sometimes 3 years. And we have to attend classes. We have to, submit our research papers. We have to do that for like 1 to 2 years. And we also have to complete sometimes 1 year Canadian work experience. And now with the new policy, we also have to pass the English test. So before we can get to that point, before we can apply for the permanent residency and be able to like get it approved, we actually earned it. We did not just buy through our education. It's a process that we have to go through. It would be more like fair for people inside the express entry pool. Again, it's not final yet, but if they're considering it, it might happen. So let's see what's going to happen in the express entry, and hopefully it will give more chance for people who are already inside Canada, who are genuine, to get their permanent residency here. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video, and in our next video, let's talk about the priority jobs in British Columbia. Bye guys.
Hello! Ito na, Brad, yung pangarap mo.